Hey guys, I'm Crystal Hutchins. I'm here to help. Yeah, I had an awesome epiphany this week. Just really quick before I get into it. Stay tuned to the end of this video to see my 2 failed attempts to make this video. Good for laughs. Okay, so this is interesting because, and this is a little story time, intuition, good stuff for you guys to think about. I decided to take this week to myself and just try to stop caring about everyone and everything, because I have this terrible habit of taking the world on my shoulders when I know I don't really need to, but there's just such this like fire burning inside me that has been there since I was really young that wants to help people see what I know most people aren't seeing. I don't know what that is. I don't know why I came here with whatever it is that I came here with that a lot of people don't seem to have. I just want to clarify this very intently. I do not think I'm better than anyone. I just think this is what I came to give. Other people came to give other things. I came to do service. And the service that I came to give is to help people wake up from the disillusionment that is really, it's sadly hurting people. It's plainly, factually hurting people in their lives on an etheric level. Really, we're just all having lessons. But most people are suffering to some extent, and I know that people can end this suffering, and that's the only reason why it bothers me, because I know what it feels like to suffer, and I want to help relieve that suffering. I don't know what that is inside me that wants that. I guess it's the same thing that makes me vegan. I guess it's the same thing that makes me an empath. I don't know why everyone's different and why everyone comes with a different mission, but it has been a very big challenge for me to watch so many suffer with confusion, when to me it sort of became obvious at a kind of a young age why the confusion was happening. But as you search and try to find ways to be of assistance, to educate yourself in ways that, like, you know, could help others, you just expand more and more. There's this saying, there's never a crowd on the leading edge, and I have felt this saying more powerfully than probably, well, anything I can think of at the moment. But it's so true. It's like, as soon as I'm onto something that, like, as soon as it starts to take off with other people, I'm on to the next thing. So I'm always, like, not, like, in with what's the main thing. Does that make sense? I'm never, like, in the middle of what most people are going through. So it's actually very profoundly difficult to be a teacher of any kind of magnitude, because I'm never, like, I'm already so far past what I know people are going through, but I'm like, oh my god, fuck, I remember going through that. It sucked. Here's what you can do. But the thing is, the answers are simple, but simple and easy are two different things. It's very challenging to be confused. It's very challenging to not know why you're suffering. So in that, I can always relate, almost always relate. So I can relate to pretty much anyone from any walk of life. I've been through most things that I think, you know, the world just kind of prepares you. If you have this mindset of wanting to be helpful, the world just prepares you by putting you through the situations that you're going to learn from, that are eventually going to, you know, help you help others who are going to go through that too. That makes sense, right? Okay, so my epiphany. It's like, sometimes I laugh because it takes me so long to realize these things that are so obvious. I got all these healing techniques, right? I got them, you know? Know what I'm saying? I got them. No, I taught myself all of these different healing modalities because of my own healing journey that I went through trying to heal myself. And it's really pretty basic stuff. I say it all the time. Cut the garbage out of your life. Meat, dairy, sugar, wheat, soy, processed shit, chemicals, intoxicants, pharmaceutical medications. Everything garbage, just cut it and simplify what you put in your body down to fresh, living, organic, high quality, high vibrational foods. And then if you can, see a very good doctor who understands the effect of nutrition on the body and have your mineral and vitamin levels tested. That way you know concretely. Most people are selling some fucking supplement that you don't need. And if you have a hair tissue mineral sample, when the next greatest thing that's supposed to fix all your problems comes out, you refer back to it and you're like high or even a little over in that mineral sometimes, you don't fall for that shit and you don't buy the product. Trust me, I've fallen for every fucking thing in the book. As intuitive as I am, there's always some sales pitch that snags you, right? Oh, I felt so much better after I started taking this. It changed my life completely. And you're like, yeah, I want my life to change completely too. It just is why our world is so fucked up, because marketing is a very powerful thing, especially if you kind of like attach to a certain, like, just here's an example. When I first went raw with like 10 years ago now? I'm not completely raw, so I'm not saying I've been raw for 10 years. But when I first did raw, I did it really hardcore and for like a solid 3 years. And I was really into David Wolf and I was watching all of his shit. But that guy could sell fucking sand in the desert. He's just really charming and magnetic and completely full of shit, it just so happens. He's selling shit. He's a marketer. That's what he does. But I fell for a lot of that stuff. I thought I needed this. I thought I needed that. And he would just weave these magical stories of like how and why. Oh, the nanoparticles and blah, blah, blah. You know, you just like, okay, well, your eyes are like stars. And like, you're just like, oh, he knows everything. That happens to us. It happens to all of us every day. This is what I've been trying to help everyone figure out. It's all like all these people who are trying to sell you out of your confusion. They're very confused, trust me. So anyway, I figured it out. My epiphany is thus. I'm going to take part of my healing modality, which I think has been the most powerful and profound. Okay, I can take someone's body and use crystal dowsing to figure out where their energy is blocked. That just gives me a map on doing a hypnosis, because really what's creating our external world and pretty much all of our problems is what's stored in the subconscious mind. The epiphany happened when, okay, I do hypnosis on myself like every night. And I'm always telling people, you know, eat as much fresh food as possible that is still in the form it came in. Find hypnosis videos. The internet is saturated with free hypnosis. So I thought, you know, I don't need to put my own out there because it's unnecessary. But recently I've been doing the Wim Hof breathing technique, and I'm starting to get into the cold immersion, which I think is really powerful. So it just sort of progressed at the end of the night when I'm doing my hypnosis that I started doing the Wim Hof breathing technique. And that's when I had my epiphany. I like took my mind off of, you know, like I was really gung-ho for a while. I was like, I really want to help people, but this isn't helping because people don't listen to what I'm saying because there's too much marketing going on. They're just clicking to the next thing because I'm not entertaining enough. I don't do enough editing and I don't do enough marketing programming into my videos. So because everyone's been trained to be entertained by the marketing, and I'm not going to do that, I'm just not, I don't really have a leg into this sort of YouTube thing that's happening. But I was like, I'll just take the week off and see if I feel better if I'm not worrying about helping anyone. And that's when the epiphany happened, and that's the moral of the story, is that you really need to focus on yourself. I say that all the time, you know that. But when you do, that's when those ideas sort of just naturally come. I've been trying to rack my brain on how can I help? How can I get this message out? How can I help people understand that when they think they're awake, they're actually not. They're just being duped by a different marketing system. This is what I really want to help people become aware of. Because when you do realize this, and you do start to focus on yourself, and more people do start to focus on themselves, and more people actually change themselves instead of focusing on everything that's wrong and trying to change the external, then the world will start to change. And that's my goal, is that the world becomes a place that we all appreciate a lot more, want to care for and take care of. And when you do wake up and see how stupidly we are acting and treating our home, then you literally start to change, and you can't help it. And once the change begins, it's kind of like a downhill, what's that called? When rocks fall? You know what I'm talking about. Sometimes words just won't pop in my head. So anyway, I realized I have all the tools to help you guys wake up. You're just not going to listen to me talk about it, and that's not going to help you wake up, because the problem is in your subconscious mind. So here we go. It's really simple. I'm going to start making hypnosis videos with the Wim Hof technique breathing, not specifically his technique, but my adopted hypnotic style Wim Hof breathing concept, little thing I'm working on, and then tapping into the subconscious mind to help people wake up. I really think this is my way to contribute to what can help people, and it's free. All you gotta do is subscribe. And then if you have a special interest in a issue that you really want to change, as a subscriber and a sharer of my videos, you can then ask me for certain things you want to work on. For example, not going to do a lot of typical things that we think about hypnosis being done for, like quit smoking, or I might do losing weight or something like that. But I'm going to do more general, really waking up, mind expansion, consciousness expanding hypnosis videos. That's my goal now, and I really think this is my contribution. So this is just a quick introduction to letting you know what I'm doing. When you listen to the hypnosis videos, of course, obviously, never ever listen while you're driving. It's meant to be when you can completely relax. I would encourage you to pick one. There aren't any to choose from yet, but when I have a few, if you're just going back to watch this, pick one particular item that you want to work on and stick with that, because it takes about 30 days for the subconscious to be changed. Because really what happened is, from the time you're born to the time you're about 5 or 6 years old, you were in a state of hypnosis, and you were absorbing everything that you saw, understood, conceptualized, and that happened to you is stored there like a programming, and that's what's creating your reality. So, something so simple that somebody said to you, like, money doesn't grow on trees, or money's really hard to get, that's stuck here in the subconscious mind. And in order to change that, you have to push record on the tape recorder and record over it. And that's what hypnosis does. So it takes a little while to write over those old programs, because they're in there from the very beginning, you know what I'm saying? So I really feel that hypnosis is a very powerful way to change, and it's a very positive thing that I can do that's not going to cost anyone any money, but that you might actually do. Go ahead and try it and get the benefit from it. And then when you find out that it benefits you, then obviously you're going to share it. And then pretty soon, my loving impact on humanity is going to spread like wildfire. And then we'll all be waking up, we'll be finding each other, and we'll be creating our community together. Oh, that was my phone. Sorry. I always forget to turn the sound off. Oh well. Okay, you guys always get to hear little phone sounds in the back of my videos. So, soon you'll be watching my hypnosis videos. Just to let you know, there's nothing to look at because you're supposed to be relaxed and closing your eyes. I'm just going to be putting footage that I've collected over years and years of traveling and spending time in nature. Just if you ever want to watch them, go right ahead. But I just want you to understand that the video itself is not necessary or meant to be watched. What's meant to happen is for you to lay back, relax, do the breathing, and then just listen. And you might fall asleep. I find personally that I think it gets deeper into the subconscious if you're in a state that you feel like you're asleep. You're not really asleep unless you're in theta, but when you're in alpha, theta, sorry, you're not asleep until you're in delta. But even if that happens, I do still think that you can hear what I'm saying and the suggestions are being written into your subconscious. Some hypnotherapists say that you shouldn't fall asleep, but I don't personally think that's true. I fall asleep to hypnosis every night, and my life has completely changed since I found hypnosis. That's why I started using it as a healing modality, and now I'm going to share it with you. I love you guys. And I hope now that you're getting my free hypnosis videos that you'll know that it's true. Please subscribe, share, obviously. And if you do want to request a certain type, a specific hypnosis video, or if you're going to do Ask an Empath and submit a question to that series, please subscribe. I will be checking if you're subscribed before I do specific kind things for you. They're all free. It's free to subscribe, so it's not like I'm asking for anything special. I don't need anything, but it will help get these videos and this awakening out there farther into the world. The more that it looks like I'm getting attention. Appearances are everything, guys. That's true. It's not reality. Appearance is not what matters. But in this, like, physical reality and people, like, being able to accept something as true, the marketing belief that they have accepted is that appearances are everything. So we kind of have to work within the system that we're in. I hope you'll help me by subscribing and sharing these videos. And even more, I hope that you will get a lot out of these videos. Thank you. Enjoy. The weirdest thing just happened. I think I'm going to show you just because you can't make this stuff up. So I literally just got done recording my introduction to my new free hypnosis series. And while it was happening, my phone started going off. And when I got done, came upstairs, I looked at my phone and I got like 6 emails, and they're all from Victoria Gallagher, which is the hypnotist that I like to listen to. And she sends out these little, you know, they're coupons for 20% off, $15 off, 33% off. I got 6 of them at once. See, they all say 8:15 a.m. It's not even 8:15 a.m. It's 6:09 p.m. I don't know why this happened, but each one is like, has an expiration date of months ago. so you can tell they were like, and they're successive. So I should have gotten one of these like every 2 weeks or something this summer. The last one is from November, and none of them came on time, but they all came at once while I was telling you guys that I'm going to be giving you my hypnosis for free because I'm not doing any marketing and I'm just trying to be of service. And I just thought that was so weird. The universe is such a strange place. If you pay attention, you'll see the synchronicities, and like that just like, I don't know, it just reinforced that yes, this is what I'm supposed to do. Okay, enjoy. Some kind of class going on over here. I'm not sure. Thought I'd be alone out here like usual, but no. This is the first time I've been able to get outside in the daylight in weeks because our sun is coming up around maybe a little before 10 and setting at like a little before 4:30. That's what I'm walking through. Welcome to Alaska! It's fucking cold! I'm Crystal Hutchins. I'm here on YouTube with a mission that is not money motivated. Shocking! Shit. This is, you know what? It's too fucking cold out here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to film inside today. But hey, at least I got outside during the daylight. Woohoo! So pretty. Oh my god, it's so nice to see the sun. That's the bay behind me. I've been trying so hard to get outside before the sun sets, but it's not happening. It's like the sun is setting before 4:30, and I'm a night person, so I'm up at like 3 a.m. still like, I'm not tired, and then I'm waking up at like 1 in the afternoon, and I'm a slow awakener, so I'm getting up, having some tea, watching some Wim Hof videos, to take a shower, get ready to go outside, and by the time I'm like out here, the sun is already set. This is Alaska, baby. That's how we do. We do no light for you.